In the 1860s, Gregor Mendel performed numerous dihybrid crosses between pea plants. Dihybrid crosses involve the study of the inheritance patterns related to two different traits. In guinea pigs, the allele for black fur, big B, is dominant over the allele for brown fur, little b, and the allele for short fur, big F, is dominant over the allele for long fur, little f. What percentage of the offspring from a big B, big F, by little b, little f cross would be expected to be heterozygous for both traits? So I always want to make sure I understand what genotypes I'm looking at, and it tells me right here both parents very clearly, so that's what I'll be using. And since I have two traits, I'll need two Punnett squares, and I can fill them in. So my first Punnett square is going to be about fur color. So I have big B crossed with little b, and I can fill that in. And my second cross is about fur length, and so that's big F crossed with little f, and I can fill that in. And my question asks what percentage of the offspring from that cross would be heterozygous for both traits. Well, heterozygous for fur color would be these two, and that's 50%. And heterozygous for fur length would be those two, and that's also 50%. And here's where you have to be extremely careful. There's a lot of students who stop right here and say, oh, 50% and 50%. The answer is 50%. That is incorrect. Whenever you're doing a dihybrid cross and you have two Punnett squares, it is absolutely important that you multiply your two answers together. You cannot stop until you are done. And when you type this into the calculator, you would put 0.50 times 0.50, and that would give you an answer of 0.25, which is 25%. So 50% times 50% is 25%. And so the answer is B.